Hey everyone, my name is Riley and this video is a complete tutorial on Veed.io. Now this video is going to show you all of the features of Veed, so all you need to do is follow along with this tutorial and you will know exactly how to use Veed. Once you have clicked on that link, that is going to take you over to this page right here where we can get started with Veed.io for free. So all we need to do is click on start for free right here. And we can now create a free account by either signing up with Google, Apple, Microsoft, or just by entering your email. I just signed up with Google right there. And we are now taken over to the main editing dashboard inside of Veed. So over on this left-hand side, this is where we are going to get the main control panel. Over here, the search bar. This is where we can search for anything that we are looking for inside of Veed. So for example, if we have some kind of feature or element that we want, but we don't want to be constantly clicking through this menu to try and find it, we can use this search function right here to search for that specific feature. Moving down, we have the settings area, and this is where we can change the size or the aspect ratio of the video. So for example, by default, this is landscape, but we can then change this to YouTube short. And just like that, the video will be resized to be a YouTube short or exactly what we are looking for. Let's just go back to YouTube to have a normal video. We can also change the main background color right here. So for example, I can change this to white. And just like that, this is going to change to the color I selected. We also have this translate voice feature, which we will get into later in the video. A few other features down here. And then in the media section, this is where we can add in all of the media that we will be using throughout this video. So we can add videos in right here. We can do the same with audio using this section. We have this subtitle section where we can transcribe and subtitle the video. Text where we can add in different fonts and texts to the video. We then have elements where we can add in like sound waves, emojis, all of these different GIFs and things like this. And then finally, we have the record section where we can actually record our videos inside of Veed. So now you know the dashboard right here. Let's go ahead and add in media so that we can actually start editing this video. So I'm just going to add in this video right here where I teach people how to make a landing page with system.io. As you can see, this video has now been added in. We can see the video preview right here, as well as the timeline along the bottom. So now let's start out with some basic editing features. Hey everyone. So you can see right at the start there, I made a mistake. So let's go ahead and cut that out. Hey everyone. So right here is where I want to make the cut. All I have to do is click on the timeline right here. And then I can click on the split button. And this is going to split the track. So I now have two separate tracks. Let's go to the first one, the one that I want to cut. We can then right click and delete this. And just like that, that has now been deleted. We can then grab the rest of the video and just move this back to the start so that when we start the video, hey everyone, that is now edited out and we have everything that we need. So that is how you can do your basic editing. You just move the timeline along to certain mistakes. Like once again here, it looks like we have some blank space in between. Landing page for affiliate marketing. So I would just go here and I want to cut all of this blank space and then cut here. Once again, we can delete this section, right click and delete, and then join these up right here. So just like that, that's how we can do some basic editing. Now, what you can also see is when you click on the certain tracks or the video on the timeline, it's going to open up this section right here. So the first thing that we can do is add some animations. So we have like fade, float, drop. So let's say we want to add this to this next. Click on the track, animations, drop, and then let's see how this looks. Affiliate marketing. This software that so as you can see, we can add in some animations right there. I'm actually going to go in and get rid of this. We can also go to adjust, and this is where we can start playing around with color corrections, making sure the video looks exactly how you want it to look. I don't have any idea how to do color correction, so I'm just going to reset all. But that's right there. If you do want to do color correction, we can also change the speed of the video right here. Let's say 2 times. Create this for free. It's called system.io. As you can see, that's now sped up. We can also adjust the volume. This for free is called system.io right there. Down here, we have these magic tools. So this is actually where we can translate the voice. So right now, of course, this video is in English. However, if we click into translate voice right here, let's go to translate and translate this to Spanish. So you can see all of these different languages that we can translate to here. Let's go for Spanish, Spain, just like this. And then I actually think you need on the free plan to do less than a minute. So let's just delete this final section right here. We can add this back in, but I just want to show you how this works. Let's go to translate voice. Okay, cool. We can also choose the speaker right here. So
El rápido zorro marrón salta.
El rápido zorro marrón.
El rápido zorro marrón salta sobre el perro perezoso.
we can listen to all of these right there. I want to go with this guy, and then we can click duplicate and translate. Just like this video is now going to be translated, so we can give this a few minutes to do its magic and entirely translate this video for us using AI. So just like that, this video is now translated. So let's go ahead and listen to how this sounds.
El software que vamos a utilizar para crear este.
So what I would say about this is definitely not the best translation in the world. My favorite tool to use this is called 11 Labs. I will pop up a comparison.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Wiley y en este video voy a mostrarte.
And you can see just how much better that is. So, however, that is a feature inside of Veed if you do want to use it. I wouldn't really recommend using that tool though. We can also use this magic cut tool, which is another tool with AI. And this is essentially going to remove silences, filler words, and multiple takes. So we can click on continue, and that's going to do everything said there. So let's close this down. We can also do green screen to remove a color from your video. So if you have a green screen behind you, then you can use this tool right here. And then we can also remove silences. So we can click on this right there, and you can see instantly, without any kind of processing time, it did this already. So let's take a listen to how this looks with the silencers removed. The software that we will be using to create this for free is called system.io. And if you use the first link down in the description when signing up for system.io, you can claim a completely free account. And that is how that is going to work. So that is the media section. Now what we can also do is of course add some audio right here. We can add a voiceover, we can do text to speech, voice clone, or just upload some audio ourselves. We also have some stock music right here, so we can add this music in. And just like that, this is going to be added to the timeline. So you could go ahead and play that with the music in the background. I'm just going to delete this. Let's go back to audio. And next, let's take a look at this text to speech. So in here, we can type in some text. I will just say, hello. Hello, subscribe to the GeForce North YouTube channel. We can then choose the voice clone that we want to use, so we can listen to these.
Hello, subscribe to the GeForce.
Hello, subscribe to the GeForce North YouTube.
So let's go for this. We can then choose the voice style, which once again we can listen to.
Hello, subscribe to the GeForce. Hello, subscribe to the. Hello, subscribe to the. Hello, subscribe to the GeForce. Hello, subscribe to the GeForce North YouTube.
So we can choose that. We can also choose the speed, and then we can click on generate to add this text to speech in. Once we have created this, this is now available on the timeline, so we can move this around to wherever we want. And then if we go ahead and listen to this,
Subscribe to the GeForce North YouTube channel.
That is now going to be added in. What we can also do is add a voice clone. So instead of being a voice actor like this, you can actually do text to speech with your own voice. To do this, all we have to do is add a new voice, then get started. And then all we have to do is record exactly what this says right here. In a green, quiet garden. So right there, we can then go ahead and click continue. It's going to verify the content. And that has now created that voice clone. So we can click on done. And then we can try this out to see how this sounds. Let's delete this original one down here. And then let's add in the voice clone. So let's make this say once again. Scroll down and hit that subscribe button, then we can generate. And let's now go ahead and listen to how this sounds. Scroll down and hit that subscribe button. So once again, you can see it's not really the best. The AI features on Veed definitely need improving and enhancing a little bit, but there are some features that you can use. We can also do voiceover, where we can simply go in and just record a voiceover right here. So we can click record whatever we want. And I would say this is definitely better than doing the voice clone. Then we can also add subtitles into the video right here. So we can just go to subtitles, and this is automatically going to generate captions. We can also choose to do automatic highlighting. Now, this is probably not the highlighting that you are thinking of, where it moves along with the word that you are saying. It just has this kind of static highlight on each of the words. So I personally do not like to use this, but let's go ahead and create subtitles. They are now added, so let's try this out. Hey everyone, my name is... And as you can see, that is how we can add all of these subtitles. To make any changes, we can simply click here, and is there anything wrong? So with this, for example, we can go in and change this to the actual name, just like that. And that is how you can make changes right there. So that is the subtitle section. We can then move down to text. And this is where we can add in any text that we want to add in. So maybe I want to just add some handwriting in right here. That's going to pop up. And then in here, I can change this to say funnel building tutorial. We can then change the font. So we can completely change this. We can change the font color as well, the font size, and everything that we need. We can also add in some animations if we want this to pop up in a particular way. And that is how we can use the text tool and feature right there. Next, we have elements. So once again, if we want to add anything into here, let's just say we want to add this like Black Friday in, we can simply drag and drop this in, resize this, and place this wherever we want on the video. With any of these, the text and also the elements, we can drag these around on the board right here, or the timeline I should say, and set these to the exact time we want. So let's say I want this going from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. I can simply drag this, and now this is only going to show from 10 seconds to the 15-second mark. We then have record. Pretty simple, we can just turn on the camera, the audio, whatever we want, and then we can go ahead and allow Veed to record so that we can record videos actually using Veed itself. Transitions is just going to give us a few different transitions that we can add to these different videos right here. So let's drag the dissolve transition onto this clip, for example, and see how this works. Claim a complete. As you can see, that is the dissolve transition, and we have a few more. And then finally, we have some filters that we can just add to the video to make the video look a little bit different, and with any of these filters on there. Finally, to actually export the video, all we need to do is go up to done here at the top, and then we can choose to export the video. We can also choose the quality right here, whether we want the subtitles in, and then we can also choose for a faster export. Finally, we can click export video, and that video is now going to be exported and downloaded. So that is my Veed.io tutorial. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.